Hey folks, Jim and Leila here for Geeking Out episode 174. That's right, 1 week away from our final episode of the year, episode 175, our holiday gift guide.
Yes, it's going to be awesome.
Be sure to join us for that next week, but first, let's get to some comic reviews, shall we?
Yes, okay, first up, we've got Defenders #1. This is by Matt Fraction and Terry Dodson. So in this one, strange things have been happening, and Doctor Strange is haunted by the vision of a monstrous machine and how it may be connected to everything that's happening. And suddenly the Hulk shows up to ask for help. Yeah, you heard that right. And he's unleashed Null, the Breaker of Worlds, and needs help destroying it. Doctor Strange assembles the Defenders, which is Namor, Silver Surfer, She-Hulk, and Iron Fist, to track Null to Wundagore Mountain.
I love Wundagore Mountain. That's my summer vacation spot.
Yes. But there's more than Null waiting for them. Oh, and also Doctor Strange sleeps with a college grad student or something.
What?
Anyway, yeah, that was kind of weird.
Okay.
So, anyway, this is a great issue. I really love the story by Matt Fraction, especially how it literally grabs you from the very first syllable of the book. The way that he opens it is really genius. Yeah, no. That's not actually the first word. And Terry Dodson's art just really helps the story leap off the page. So like these
Terry Dodson's art always really nice.
So these two are really like a powerful force together, and I really enjoyed Defenders #1. Pick it up. It was an awesome read.
Next up, we have Voltron #1, written by Brandon Thomas with art by Ariel Padilla. And in this one, Voltron is down and Earth is hours away from annihilation. Keith and the Voltron Force launch a rescue mission, but uncover a terrible secret decades in the making: the truth about Zarkon.
Woo.
Now, okay, I loved Voltron way back when, of course, as a kid. I mean, I had all the lines, I had the Voltron, I even had the vehicle Voltron way back when.
There you go.
Damn, Mom for throwing that all out. But anyway, the comics, okay. If you're a fan of Voltron, this pretty much follows up where the series left off, more or less. It just happens to be like 20, 30 years probably later.
Huh.
Maybe. Though it doesn't look like anyone's aged. So
Weird.
I don't know what's really going on here. But interesting premise. Interesting that Zarkon had a hell of a lot more to do with Voltron Force than first thought. And the art, though really good with the robot battle scenes and Robeast battle scenes, is a little substandard when it comes to the humans. I actually think this would have worked a heck of a lot better manga style.
Yeah.
I honestly think that. I just don't like the characters' looks traditional American style. It just doesn't work for me. But that's just my gripe. But overall, it's a fun read if you're a Voltron fan. Check it out if you get a chance.
Okay, next up we've got something from Boom Studios called Valen The Outcast. It's by Michael Allen Nelson and Matteo Scalera. So in this one, Valen Brand is on a quest to steal back his soul from the necromancer Chorus Null. And
Damn you, necromancers!
Yeah, and steal back, or to regain his kingdom, basically. So, I really, really, really enjoyed this. If you're looking for a fantasy story that has kings and sorcerers and knights, and you've already read Game of Thrones, you want to read this.
Who reads anymore? I mean, books, comics. But anyway.
I really liked this, and it's $1 to read the first issue. So, why wouldn't you give it a shot? Well worth the investment. It's a great story, and the art is excellent. So, I can't say enough good things about this one, especially for the price. You should really give it a shot, because I really enjoyed it.
Next up, we have Jurassic Strike Force 5, #0, written by Joe Brusha with art by Julian Angeliers. Anyway, millions of years ago, the alien overlord Zalex discovered Earth and finds the perfect candidates to mutate into his ultimate soldiers and help him take over the universe. But his rivals use the same technology and create the Jurassic Strike Force to stop Zalex's plans. Wow, that's a complicated plot there. Okay. Yeah, this pretty much was created to combat with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles thing. I mean, this is your year 2000s version of that.
Okay.
Just with dinosaurs now. Interesting premise. Art's really nice. But I can't really recommend it off the cuff because it's just really silly.
Oh, how does this compare to sort of like Super Dinosaur that's like already out there, right? Like
Super Dinosaur is a heck of a lot better.
Yeah, okay.
Much better written, much better drawn, but I enjoyed this. This was kind of silly and fun. It's okay for pretty much all ages. Okay. So, yeah, if you want to try a dinosaur book that's a little tiny bit different, then yeah, try this one out. It's fun. I just can't highly recommend it, that's all. But yeah, as I said, it's fun. It's just not perfect.
Alright, next up we've got X Club, number 1 of 5 by Simon Spurrier.
I wanted to join the X Club, but they wouldn't let me in.
Well, you'll see why, I guess, maybe. And Paul Davidson is the artist. Okay, so in the wake of Schism, the X-Men's team of scientists, that's the X Club, they're scientists, okay? They remain on the island of Utopia, serving mutants as the last line of defense against the unimaginable, which, you know, in comics we can pretty much imagine a lot, so they're going to be fighting some weird stuff, I guess. In this issue, the X Club and the X-Men of Utopia, not Wolverine's X-Men, this is Scott's X-Men, join forces with Stratocorps to unveil the String Star, which is a space elevator. Yep.
That can't work very well.
Yeah. But at the launch, an Atlantean protest goes horribly wrong, danger turns on the team, and the wildlife of the sea undergo some changes. And Scott and the others are left to figure out what's going on in the wake of another media public relations disaster. Okay.
Wow. That sounds, well, like pretty much anything that's going on in the States right now.
I know, right? It's like, how many different things can I get in this book? Okay. So this was actually well done. I mean, it's a well-constructed story, and it has pretty good art. But overall, it was just okay for me. It's, you know, it's kind of out there. And, I mean, I'm just not that interested in following the scientists of the X-Men, especially when it's not even Beast. Like, you know, Danger's cool, and the fact that she goes off the edge is interesting and almost makes me want to read number 2. But this one was just okay, and I'm not sure how much of a real tie-in to Regenesis this is going to be, even though it has the label up here. But we'll see. It was fun. I can't highly recommend it.
Next up, we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Raphael, written by our favorite creative team ever. Hi, Brian! Yeah.
We forgot.
Uru.
Hi.
Yeah, hi. This one is, of course, by Brian Lynch and Frank Uru. And in this one, Raphael has always felt like an outsider, but that changes when he helps to rescue the mutant Arctic fox named Alopex. But sometimes things are not what they seem. Yeah, just as Brian Lynch's story and Uru's art never seemed to change.
Although, you were pleasantly surprised.
I was pleasantly surprised. Uru's art has evolved quite a bit. It actually does look quite good in this.
Yeah.
I won't fault him for that. It's actually getting a heck of a lot better than it was in the Angel days, which is saying a lot because, dear God, the Angel stuff was horrid. Lynch's story, mind you, not good. I like that the fact that Eastman has created a new character for TMNT.
Which right there, you should
This is the first new character created by Kevin Eastman for TMNT in 15 years. So check it out for that reason alone, if anything. But Brian Lynch's story is dependent upon us knowing what's going on in the actual TMNT series, which I don't know what's going on, so I was confused.
And there wasn't any, like, previously in Bubble
Not really, no. And it really confused me a bit. And
so maybe that's on IDW? Or
it may be on IDW, but either way, Lynch's story really doesn't grab me. Then again, pretty much anything he's ever written has never really grabbed me. It's just his writing style is a subpar beyond anything I've ever...
Well, the fish in Angel was kind of funny.
Yeah,
I'll give him that. The fish was funny.
Yeah, but guess what? None of that continuity counts anymore!
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, if you're a TNT fan, yeah, read this because you get a new character.
There's going to be 4 of them. Like, this is the first one.
It'll be all the turtles. But yeah, check it out. I just can't highly recommend it because the creative team I'm not too fond of, but I'm not trying to fault them or anything. It's just, it kind of falls flat when it's then created in a series. So that's just my thought. No disrespect meant, but that's just my thought. So yeah, if you're a TMNT fan, check this one out. The creation of Alopex is actually really nice. And
it's a really decent looking character like Uru.
I like the look of the character. Uru's style actually works with this character, which is saying a lot.
Yeah.
Because it really didn't work in Angel.
No.
But it works here. It works here. So that's enough for me talking about this. I don't need them coming to kill me again.
Alright. Villains for Hire, number 1 of 4 by Dan Abnett, Andy Lanning, and Renato Arlem. So, in this one, it's villain versus villain.
Woo!
Yeah, the Purple Man has hired Avalanche, Shocker, Scourge, Deathstalker. Yeah, the Purple Man. He's
Purple Man?
He's sort of like the Kingpin, but purple. And Scourge, Deathstalker, and Headhunter to build a criminal empire because he's pissed that Misty Green tried to steal his whole idea. So now he's back and trying to take her on, but Misty isn't going to take this power play lying down, oh no. She hires Tiger Shark and Speed Demon to add to her team, and now may the baddest villain win. Yeah. Okay. So fans of Villain for Hire are probably going to like this. You know,
just the names alone are making me laugh my ass off.
I know.
Purple Man.
Yeah. Yeah. Shocker. Can you imagine what his power is? Anyway,
I don't know.
So, anyway, it was a pretty good read. I mean, it's a decent story. I mean, Abnett and Lanning, you know, have some skills. And if you like meta-human crime drama that's got some tongue-in-cheek, then this is probably for you. You know, for me, it was just, you know, okay, just because I'm not invested in any of these characters, but people who are fans of the Villains for Hire thing, you're probably not going to be disappointed in this one, because the creative team does do a pretty bang-up job with sort of what they're given.
And last and certainly not least, is the Rocketeer Jetpack Treasury Edition, written and drawn by Dave Stevens. And in this one, you follow the adventures of stunt pilot Cliff Secord after he finds a mysterious jetpack and now must deal with being hunted by the government and Nazi spies. Oh my god, I love this book.
Yeah.
If you have never read The Rocketeer before, do yourself a favor. Go out, buy this book.
This is starting the holiday gift guide kind of early.
Yeah,
right?
I will bring this up next week again, but do yourself a favor, pick up this book. IDW's re-release of this book is recolored. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Having the original book at home and looking at this, I mean, it's light years beyond what the colorists back then could do. It just looks gorgeous. Mm-hmm. Dave Stevens' art is amazing. There will never be another person like Dave. He was such a wonderful talent, and it's so sad he's gone. But just an amazing book. I can't recommend this enough. You must go buy this.
Yes.
Go buy this. Please, please, please go buy this. It is simply wonderful. If you've never read it before, do yourself a favor. Go out, spend the $10-15 for it. It's
worth it.
It's worth it. Just the art alone. I mean,
yeah.
You need to buy this book.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the best books ever made, and that's not just saying something.
Yeah.
That is proof positive. It is a wonderful series by a wonderful creator who we lost way too soon.
Yeah.
So, yeah, do yourself a favor. Go pick this book up. It'll make a great Christmas gift, and your family will probably love you for it.
Absolutely.
So we will see you next week for our holiday gift